Is there such a thing as chocolate addiction? We all love chocolates. A sweet savory bar with that delicious goodness it melts in our mouth makes us always crave for it. But is that craving can actually become an addiction? Are those strong urges we experience for chocolates can be considered as an addiction? Food is strongly linked with our emotional state rather than actual hunger. We mostly experience cravings just after we get bored, sad, depressed or anxious. So, one way of explaining your craving is a soothing cure when you are feeling miserable. Studies show that chocolate craving is mostly experienced by women rather than men. Even some women are considering themselves as chocoholics. They insist that chocolate soothes their mind, induces the feeling of well-being in them. Even the abstinence of chocolate makes them suffer withdrawal symptoms. The reason behind their thinking is chocolates, sweets or high-fat foods induce the secretion of serotonin that makes us feel happier. This is one of the reasons for our cravings during SAD, seasonal affective disorders, or PMS, premenstrual syndrome. Many women experience strong cravings during their monthly cycle. These cravings are particularly based on hormones. Many studies suggest that sugar and high-fat foods have the same addiction power as many drugs or substance. And their withdrawal symptoms are also similar. Many experts believe that chocolate stimulates opioids, which are also known as pleasure chemicals, in the brain. The fact is, chocolate contains many biologically active ingredients and they are responsible for causing abnormal behaviors and euphoria almost like other addictive substances including drugs. Experts also say that people who are claiming themselves as chocolate addicts exhibit exclusive symptoms like salivating more in presence of chocolates, higher anxiety, and more negative moods. They consider them as similar to normal addicts because of their intense cravings, abnormal mood swings, and irregular eating patterns. Although there are many similarities between actual substance addiction and chocolate addiction cannot be considered as true addiction. All those potentially mood-changing substances, which are found in chocolate, can also be found in less appealing foods like broccoli, even in higher concentration. Chocolate cravings are majorly attributed to its taste, sweetness, aroma, texture along with chemicals and nutrients in a combination with hormones and mood swings. This suggested that the cravings are something psychological experience rather than a physical one. This can explain the inability to control eating is due to emotional and environmental factors. The stress of our day-to-day life makes us turn to food for comfort, to soothe our anxiety. And after gaining considerably, return to exercising. We are so overwhelmed with food advertisements, displays, mouth-watering presentations and our obsession of getting in shape that we experience more intense urge to eat. As many diet experts suggest that we should stop ourselves before we feel full, increase our desire to compensate that with chocolates. Tips to curb your chocolate cravings. If you are feeling like you are eating too many chocolates, then try these useful tips. 1. Identify the reason for craving. We crave foods for many reasons other than hunger. If you can identify your reason, whether it's anxiety, depression or anything else, try to solve it accordingly rather than with food. 2. Don't cut it down completely. Moderation is the key. Eat a small portion of chocolate in your routine rather than cut it down completely. Studies suggest that eating a small portion of chocolate within half an hour after a meal can curb your cravings. 3. Engage in other activity when cravings hit. As we mentioned earlier, you'll feel cravings due to many emotional factors like anxiety, boredom, and depression. Indulge yourself in different activities like walking, talking, run errands, or read a book. Take your mind off food for some time and cravings may eventually subside. 4. Always carry healthy snacks. It will help you replace chocolates with something healthy like fruits or nuts. Take care of your diet, eat a balanced diet with proper nutrition. This will improve your blood sugar levels and you'll experience fewer cravings. 5. Do exercise. Exercise is the only and safest method to burn off extra calories and increase the body's metabolic rate. It will improve your mood by inducing the secretion of endorphins, which reduces stress, depression, and anxiety. Try these tips and you'll experience a major difference in your chocolate cravings.